In 2017, Resident Evil 7 took us back to real, true survival horror. And let's dive into why this still holds up today. So let's first talk about Resident Evil 7, otherwise known as Resident Evil Biohazard. The main character is a guy called Ethan who's trying to find his wife. And there she is right there. Now, along the way, he's got to deal with some issues. With the main issue probably being the Baker family, who you can see there. Now, I'm going to talk about them in a minute. Stay with me. Now, Resident Evil 7 took us back to real survival horror, like I said at the start of this video. Now, after Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6, which were good games, but very action heavy, very action orientated. Resident Evil 5, you had Chris Redfield, and in Resident Evil 6, you had Leon Kennedy. Or Ethan was our main character, very different to Leon and Chris, who, one is in the military and one is a special agent. This is just a normal guy trying to find his wife. Now, Resident Evil 7 tried something new and it switched to first person. Now, I must admit, I'm not a big fan of first person games, but with this game, it worked. It made things so much scarier. And like I said, when you're dealing with the Baker family and some of the jump scares in this game were truly jumpy. I actually think Resident Evil 7, after 5 and 6, gave the series a bit of a jump start, a bit of a jolt. It actually really revitalized the series. It really did. Sticking on the theme of the Baker family, now I'm going to start with Jack in the middle. Now, he is like the head of the family, and he's this guy that's basically not constantly chasing you through the game like Mr. X, but there's a period where he's coming after you, and the guy just turns up when you least expect it. There's the scene in the garage. If you haven't played the game, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, just watch out for it. And then you've got Margarita, I think that's how you pronounce her name, on the right hand side, the mum of the family, the matriarch of the family. Yeah, I think that she's probably responsible for the scariest part in the game. I'm not going to say what it is because, as I said, you may watch this video and think to yourself, you know what? I'm going to go play the game. But yes, I'm thinking about it now and it is really scary. The tension in the game, the fact that it's first person, this game really works. And as the years have gone by, I've got to take my hat off and give credit to this game. Now, I didn't play the VR version of this game, probably because I'm a little bit of a coward, but I could only imagine how scary that must be because when you play it normally, it's scary enough. This is them at the dinner table trying to give you all sorts of dodgy food. Yeah, I want to eat that. And really, this game paved the way for Resident Evil Village. If you played it, let me know. But if you're a fan of the game and you played the game, let me know what was your most scariest moment? What was your favorite moment in the game? Did you like this game? How did you deal with the first person perspective rather than third person? Either way, this is a brilliant game. Honestly, it's very, very good. Came out on this day 8 years ago. To me, that is absolute madness. And don't forget Grandma there on the left.